Hi there, welcome to interGHOSTHOUSE. I'm your host interGHOST, and today I'm going to do a new series where I'm going to revisit old cartoons from the 80s and 90s, ones we all used to watch back in the day when we were kids, just to see what they are like to rewatch nowadays and if they are as good as we remember them to be. So the first one I'm doing today is a classic called He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. I'm sure you've all watched these before in the past when you were younger. The first episode is called Diamond Ray of Disappearance. It's about 21 minutes long. We're going to watch it together and see what it's like. I will be reacting to the title music of these cartoons, however I'm not sure if I'll be able to show them on the video due to copyright, and a lot of videos get copyrighted for the music. So let's start it and see what it's like. So I remember this from when I was a kid. Basically this was a series which made you buy action figures. So the more sort of creatures and goodies and baddies they could put into the series, the more figures they could sell. And He-Man here, well, Prince Adam turning into He-Man, and then turning Cringer into Battercat. So here are the three good guys. And the baddies with the main bad guy Skeletor. And yeah, that title just sets it up really, just to show there's good guys, bad guys, that he's protecting the castle. And yeah, pretty much sums it up. Doesn't really need to give you much more background than that. That's Snake Mountain, I remember that. Skeletor's castle. Skeletor's classic laughing giggle.
In this box lies the lost diamond ray of disappearance. Now activate the transport beam.
As you wish, Skeletor.
So that's one of his henchmen, Beastman. So called because he's a beast.
I'll call our warriors from around the universe and bring them here to Snake Mountain.
So he's calling...
Merman, or Lord of Water, must
So it's the origins for some of the bad guys.
return to Snake Mountain.
Merman, Evil Lyn,
Sorceress of Night.
first name Evil, last name Lyn.
Turn immediately. Triclops, Master of Vision. I will need your Gamma Vision, which can see around solid objects.
Gamma vision that can see around objects. Again, like I said, these were all just to make more toys.
Wizard of Weapons.
It's quite cool though, in this first episode they're actually introducing all the baddies and calling them from all around the universe, because I used to think actually like he's called Masters of the Universe, but it's all set on one planet, Eternia, so it wasn't really to do with the universe, but one planet.
Skeletor, why have you summoned us here?
At last I have the means to conquer Eternia and crush He-Man.
What's in the box? What's in the box?
And He-Man has stopped us each time.
Oh, so there's already history between them all and He-Man.
The Diamond Ray of Disappearance.
And just what is so special about this diamond ray?
Do I have a volunteer?
Merman looks spaced out.
Watch what happens to any living being who sees the Diamond Ray. Exiled into another dimension.
So why doesn't Skeletor just use it on He-Man? But you find out with the villains in these programs that they always send all their henchmen in to do their dirty work.
And now for my grand finale.
Are they going to introduce all the goodies now? That's Orko.
The last time you tried an egg
Man at
trick,
Arms.
the eggs were all over me.
I remember in the cartoon he's got the moustache, but on the actual action figure he didn't have one.
Fly away!
Orko!
Prince Adam's iconic laugh. Oh, here they come on their sky sleds.
It's one of Skeletor's warriors.
I don't think they actually made a figure of the king. I think they're going to be making one soon for the new figures they brought out. Pretty sure they didn't make one on the original figures. Some history on He-Man. The reason he's got Cringer, which turns into Battle Cat, is because when they were designing the figures, they had I think it's a panther from Big Jim figures, which is a larger 12-inch figure, I think it was, or something like that. So they just reused the same mould, painted it green and put orange stripes on it, and put a saddle on it so that the smaller He-Man figures could ride it. So it's just a cheap way to reuse the moulds they had. Do you remember as a kid shouting that? I have the power! Remember as a kid waiting for that bit to happen each episode. Change from stupid Prince Adam into He-Man. Not quite sure why he didn't just stay as He-Man the whole time.
Skeletor, I'm doing down.
No matter.
Don't know what that axe is. Skeletor doesn't have an axe. He has like a staff with a ram's head on top of it. So is that just because it's the first episode and it changes later, or was that just brought in so you could look in that crystal and see what was going on?
I can just get this.
I just need to change my arm.
Don't move, Trapjaw.
Not so fast, Trapjaw.
But He-Man wasn't allowed to kill anybody either. So I don't think he actually uses his sword to hit anyone. He just uses it to defend.
My Lasertron will stop you, He-Man.
I like the way he changes weapons mid-battle. Whoop.
Curse you, He-Man. I'll get you for this.
Just throw him away.
Tila, I think Skeletor lured you and your guards away for a reason. Put your battle ram in high gear and head back home.
He-Man!
I'm worried about Tila. She's been gone a long time.
Your daughter is the best warrior in Eternia.
I do like the way that the old cartoons have like a proper story each week. Like there's something actually happening. I think that turns into the sorceress, if I remember.
Sorceress.
She's speaking to me with telepathy. Skeletor is in the palace.
Orco's that they used to have in lots of cartoons, like this silly comic relief creature.
She's powerless away from Grayskull.
Guards! Guards! Except me.
Yeah, like, he's still got that axe. That's Zora or whoever it is, dead. Oh no, they're not dead, are they? They're just transported to another dimension, did he say?
Skeletor's robot knights.
That's interesting. I remember those robot knights to be brought in later in the show when Hordak came along. Obviously not in the first episode. Again, in cartoons, I noticed that in the 80s, 90s, they used to replace like foot soldiers with robot warriors because it makes it less violent, that the heroes can smash up robots and not, you know, creatures or humanoids where they bleed. So that's probably why they have a lot of robot henchmen, so they can battle them and smash them up and they explode.
By the power of Grayskull.
Again, why doesn't he just live in Castle Grayskull?
Open!
Very black walls in Castle Grayskull.
Sorceress, if you can hear me, tell me where you are.
You must crush the Diamond of Disappearance. It won't be easy.
Destroy the diamond and everyone returns home.
Good luck, He-Man.
I love you can see the whole of the castle up on the top of the hill with a drawbridge. And I had the castle as a kid. It's just cool to see it in its setting. I always assumed that the castle belonged to Skeletor as well originally, just because it had a skull face on the front of it.
Use all your power.
Use all your power. It's just 4 of the guys pulling it with a rope.
Castle Grayskull will be ours. He-Man,
Surprise!
get him.
Keep your fangs to yourself, Beastman.
Just throw him onto a hook. Oh, Stratos there. They didn't introduce him. Oh, and Ram Man. A couple of characters there. They just stuck in without saying who they are. Oh, just chuck him in the water. Just wraps her up in a bag. See, look, he's allowed to smash the robot. Ram Man with his springy legs.
Thanks for giving me a little breather, Ram Man.
He literally span his whole head round.
Fight, you cowards, fight! But now that you're close enough, look at this!
No thanks. But have a
No thanks.
The diamond's gone.
The fool is going after the diamond.
He's pulling the land apart.
He's got it.
Yes, and it will be...
So how did he pick that up without looking at it? Does it only affect your eyeballs?
He-Man, please don't disappear. He's gone. He-Man, come back, please.
Crushing a diamond with his hands.
Must crush the diamond of disappearance.
And they're
Once
back.
again, you have fulfilled your destiny, He-Man.
Very well, He-Man. You've won this time. But I'll be back.
Where'd he go?
Attorney, I would like to request a trick. Make my son appear on time.
so they don't know that He-Man is Prince Adam. Bit of a Clark Kent moment.
Is on his way.
You see? Right on the dot.
And he found your lost Zoom chariot. But there is a little bad news. He broke the directional control.
Adam, you've destroyed the wall.
And the Zoom chariot.
Well, but at least he destroyed them on time.
Ha ha ha. What was that bit at the end all about?
In today's story, Skeletor was looking for a short like that.
Wise words from He-Man at the end.
The people who succeed are the ones who work for what they want. So don't be fooled by those who say they have a sure thing. The right way is the best way. Until later.
So there we go. That's the first episode of He-Man and Masters of the Universe, Diamond Ray of Disappearance. So yeah, I can't say that I actually remember that specific episode as a kid being watched. Obviously I watched a lot of these when I was younger. Actually, it was as good as I remembered it to be. I know a lot of cartoons, they don't sort of live up to your memory, but it was well made, it looked good, had the catchy theme song going through it throughout. The titles were really cool. I remember watching them as a kid, and it did sort of introduce all the baddies at the beginning, and it dropped in a few of the good characters as well, naming some of them. And yeah, I'm sure they would introduce more of those as the season went on. I would say it's a thumbs up on that one, and I still like it. So yeah, if you like that video, please remember to thumb up the video.
hit the subscribe button if you haven't already subscribed, and ring the bell if you want to be notified of any future videos. I'll be doing some more movie videos soon, and I'll do some more cartoon ones too if people enjoy them. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Cheers.